Unit 14, Listening Activity 1.
Hi, I'm Tony, and I'm here to talk about being a toy inventor. Although I never studied design or technology, I've always come up with out-of-the-box ideas. Like, while I was still at school, I wrote stories for comics, cartoon captions, and, most bizarrely, jokes for radio. I think I've got the knack of seeing the funny side. Toys have always been my thing, how they're designed and put together and what's actually enjoyable about them. I get a buzz from trying to work something out. Other people call it problem solving, but I think of it as doing a puzzle. My breakthrough came about by chance, though. I was watching a game of badminton when I started thinking about different ways a shuttlecock moves. Then I thought of this tabletop game where you punch it forward with a glove. I wanted to make loads of money, so I looked on the net for big companies I thought might take it up. The first one was friendly and made positive comments, but my idea didn't really suit their brand image. They recommended a different one who were keen to adopt my prototype, and it all kicked off from there. I'm now a freelance inventor, but I still send my ideas to different manufacturers, and there are no guarantees they'll be accepted. It's not what I'd call a secure existence. You're all looking for unusual careers like mine, so here are some things I've learned. Don't give up. I know some incredibly creative people, but they throw in the towel at the first rejection. I don't get that at all. If I get turned down, I always revisit it immediately, come at it from a different perspective. You need people to bounce ideas off who will be supportive and understanding, but honest. That's vital. Friends or family don't want to be negative, but telling white lies isn't helpful. Check out what companies specialise in. It may seem obvious, but people often don't. They just go for a name they know, which could mean you start off on the wrong foot. Companies don't want you to submit the same idea several times, however much you might have amended it. They won't necessarily give advice, but should provide feedback on why they've turned you down. If not, request it, though sometimes you may have to accept that an apparently good idea isn't going to work. Any company will take time to assess an idea, whether it's practicable, functional, or saleable. You must be determined, but first and foremost, you need to be patient. There's a huge difference between being persistent and making a nuisance of yourself. If they get annoyed, they'll think it's easier to work with someone else. It's a fascinating job, and in the modern world of digital games, it may seem old-fashioned, but there is a market out there, and it's a creative and exciting job to do. So, any questions?